Hi, and welcome to Wagmore Pet Boutique and Bakery, located in the Center Business District of Sparta, New Jersey. We opened our doors in 2017 to provide you and your dogs the ultimate shopping experience. With open arms, we welcome you into our store filled with freshly made treats and items that you will not find in a typical box store. From our fresh bakery to our seasonal items year-round, this is something for both you and your four-legged ones to leave happy with. We hope to see you soon, Chris and Toby. Hi everyone, welcome back to another easy do-it-yourself dog treat video from Wagmore Pet Boutique and Bakery. It's a new year, so we have some new treats. Today we're going to be doing our loaded meatloaf biscuits. So come grab your four-legged ones, a few things we'll need from the kitchen, and some tools, and let's get it started. Here's a quick glance that we're going to need for today's video for ingredients. From the kitchen, we're going to need a 1/3 cup for our beef broth, a tablespoon for the tomato paste, a 1/4 cup for the egg, and another tablespoon for our ground beef. We're going to be using a couple of seasonings. We have basil, rosemary, and oregano. We're going to be using a liquid egg. You can absolutely use just a regular traditional egg. And then our sheets with parchment paper, and then your choice of cookie cutter. We're going to be using a multi-press heart just to speed things up, but again, it's totally up to you with your choice of cookie cutter. We're going to first grab 2½ cups of whole wheat flour. It does not matter what type of flour, but we are going to be using whole wheat flour. We're going to scoop in next 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Next, we're going to be getting our tablespoon to measure out 6 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and we're going to go ahead and carefully add them into the mix. Next, we're going to go ahead and grab our broth. We're using beef broth. We're going to measure out 2 1/3 cups and go ahead and carefully pour that into the mix. Next, we're going to grab our package of ground beef. Totally up to you, preference and choice, brand, but we have a 100% grass-fed. It is a 90 lean, 10% fat, and we're going to go ahead and I highly recommend grabbing some gloves and then some scissors to cut it open. Anything you do use to open the package, please put in the sink and clean up afterwards. Now that we have our ground beef in a separate bowl, we're going to go ahead and grab our tablespoon and go ahead and put a good sized scoop in. Next, we're going to grab our liquid egg. For you, you would just need 1 large or medium egg cracked and poured into the bowl, but we're using a 1/4 cup measuring for the liquid egg, and that is now added. Next, we're going to grab our 3 seasonings. I'm going to start with the basil. Go ahead and put a few sprinkles in. Next, we're going to grab our oregano and open that one up and just put a few sprinkles in, a few shakes. And then finally, our third is going to be the rosemary. Same thing, just a couple shakes, nothing crazy, and it's going to smell delightful once you get it in the oven. Everything's in the bowl. Let's go ahead and mix. Our batter is all set. It literally looks like a loaf of meatloaf. So let's go ahead and grab our trays with parchment paper, and again, your choice of cookie cutter, and let's get pressing. So you guys may have noticed in the video at some point that I wasn't using a dough roller. We now have an electric dough roller. Pretty cool. After we make our batter, just plop it on top, push the button, you can change the setting, and that's it. We just adjust our thickness to what we need. The final thing that we do before we put these bad boys in the oven, we do puncture the center of the hearts just so it bakes evenly. There doesn't get air bubbles. Completely up to you. You can just leave them the way they are. You can use a fork, end of a brush, etc. And we are all set. You can see all the oregano and the rosemary sticking out. They look like little meatloaf hearts. I'm so excited. My guy is too. Let's get these guys in the oven. If you baked along with us during this video at home, your batch should get approximately a tray to a tray and a half of the meatloaf hearts. Don't mind us, we're baking for hundreds of dogs. So we're going to go ahead and close our oven. Please make sure that your oven is set to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to cook them for approximately 10 to 15 minutes and go ahead and turn them on. After your timer went off, go ahead and keep the oven doors closed so that way they dry out after a few hours. And most importantly, we're ready for our test. Let's do it.